morning, dragons. I'm Mr. Slurno, and this is Flame, and Henrietta came back because you might have a friend of Flame in common. Thanks for doing that, Henrietta. We really appreciate it. And we want to welcome you to the News of Camelot. Today's Thursday, January 27th, 2022. And like we said, it's a friend of Flame day, friend of Henrietta day, too. Before we go on that, dragons, let's hear what Charlie has to say. Take it away, Charlie.
Population 25, United States of America. Two republic, which is still one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Now it's time for a pause for a moment of silence.
Look at you, Charlie, out in the cold, leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance in the moment of silence. Great job, Charlie. But Flame, the sun is going to rise today at 7:18 in the morning. Henrietta, the sun is going to set at 5:24 in the late afternoon. We still keep getting more sunlight, dragons. This is great news. And you know what else is great news? Is yesterday we went exploring in two countries, Hungary and Ukraine. That was fun. And we were looking into some common friends that Henrietta has with Flame in that part of the world. And we stumbled on, we can't believe we haven't gotten to this one, we stumbled on an animal that is found in 6 of the 7 continents, right? It's pretty neat. And it is the wild boar. The wild boar. It looks very fierce, but great news, dragons. It is incredibly friendly, which is why it is a friend of Flame and a friend of Henrietta. They are around different parts and different terrain and different climates and different environments. And we're going to see if you know a little bit about the wild boar, which is an ancestor prior to what we know as the pig, right? So the wild boar, do we think wild boars are herbivores, which means they eat only plants? Are they carnivores, which means they eat only meat? Or are they omnivores, which means they eat both plants and meat? What do you say, Henrietta? You think you know this one? Very good. They are omnivores. And because they have such a powerful sniffer, their face is in the ground a lot, so they'll eat plants and different fruits, but they'll also eat small animals, even snakes, mice and snakes. Wild boars, dragons, are they predators, which means they're on the hunt? Are they prey, which means they are being hunted? Or are they both predator and prey? What do we think, Flame? What do we think? Yeah, that's right. They are both predator and prey. All right, here we go. Ready? So, wild boars. Are we least concerned about their population, which means they have plenty of wild boars on Earth? Are they threatened, which means their numbers are going down? Or are they endangered, which means if we're not careful, we might lose wild boars? We might lose wild boars? No way, Henrietta. That's right. They are least concerned. We are least concerned about the wild boars population because they are found in so many different places, right? They have different families and different groups. They are very territorial, but they also travel a lot in groups, which is super fun. Wild boars, are they diurnal, which means that they are active mostly in the day? Are they crepuscular, which means they are active when the sun rises and the sun sets? Or are they nocturnal, which means they're most active at nighttime when the sun is away? Oh no, I got you, Henrietta. That's right, Flame. Flame knows this one. They are nocturnal. They are nocturnal, and they use their senses to get around in different spots, and a lot of times they're nocturnal to stay away from predators, right? And those main predators are snow leopards and tigers and wolves, right? They got to stay away from them. Finally, dragons, wild boars. What in this list do wild boars do very well? What do they do very well on this list? Do they run really well? Do they jump really well? Do they swim really well? Or do they climb really well? There might be a few answers on this list. What do they do really well? What do you think? Okay, that's one. That's right. They do run very well. Good, Flame. Good, Henrietta. They do jump. Isn't that fun? They jump with incredible athleticism. Very good. No, Flame, they do not climb. They do not climb. They swim really well. How about that, dragons? And if you catch them in action and they're in the right mood and they smell food, they're not afraid to swim across streams and rivers to get their food. And fun fact about this, dragons, wild boars can smell food 5 miles away. 5 miles away! That is crazy. But they do have a powerful sniffer, and they use it to their advantage. So wild boars, a wonderful friend of Flame. We don't have a ton here in Virginia. We don't see a lot of wild boars in Annandale, but they are in the United States near the south and found all over the world. So if you run into one, let us know. We would love to hear about it. Dun dun dun! It's time for the birthday box! That was fun. That was really fun, Flame. And wild boars, I mean, if I ever run into one, I'll be sure to take a picture. That would be something if we got it to a wild boar. But nevertheless, dragons, we persevere with our birthdays. And today is the 27th. So let's hear it for Genesis Mayorga Hernandez. Genesis in kindergarten. Happy birthday to you, Genesis. Aaliyah Flores. Aaliyah Grace Flores in 6th grade. Way to go, Aaliyah. Happy birthday. Aliana Grace Flores. Wow. They have this. Wow, it's a similar name. In 6th grade. Happy birthday. I wonder if those two know each other. Way to go, girls. Hope you meet up someday. And we had a lot of time. Gave 2 days for our Trivia Tuesday questions. So already on Thursday. And it was, which country hosted the first Winter Olympics? In 1924. And that is the great country of France. France held the first Winter Olympics. And we had some dragons that wrote an answer. They wrote an answer just like Bridget in 5th grade. Bam. Cora Klaus in Miss One's class in 2nd grade wrote France. Bam. Ayub. Way to go, Ayub in 4th grade. Bam. Marcus. He wrote France. He's in 5th grade. Bam. Lucas, also in 5th grade. He wrote France. Bam. And Jack in 2nd grade. Way to go, Jack, writing France. That is excellent. So if you have any other notes you want to read Flame, tomorrow is a mailbag day. We'll do a deep dive into our mailbox and see if you have any notes for Flame. Maybe some fun facts about wild boars. If you have anything, we would love to read it on the air. So, on behalf of Flame and on behalf of Henrietta, bringing us so much knowledge, I'm Mr. Salerno. Have a wonderful Thursday today, dragons, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow. Thanks, everyone.